Ooh, what about that? What a lead in. Well, this is an interesting week that we've had, right? There's been a lot of things occurring, and certainly one of the things was the end of the moratorium. So, depending upon where you are, that could be good news in terms of getting your property back if that's been a challenge. And hopefully, if it has been a challenge, you have downloaded my landlordreliefpkg.com. And if so, you have some guidance on how to get your money. So if you do have someone occupying your property and not paying, well, there are solutions for that. And I've got a free package, landlordreliefpkg.com for you, and that's a gift. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you today is just some amazing wins of the week. Oh my, we are blessed. We are blessed. It's a good thing. There's so many great moves occurring. We've got one of our clients this week moving up from the silver level to the gold level. What's the gold level? The gold level is our in-house financing program, and that means they're going to pay the differential between what they've paid and what they've earned at the silver level, and they're going to pay that differential and go for the gold, baby, and that's a good thing. And have an agreement for deed, an opportunity to now get to the next level of their ownership and the next level of their opportunity to eventually get a new loan from a bank, refinance our loan at some time in the future if they choose to. Whatever they choose to do, we are here to help. So we're very excited about that win. Also, let's see here. We had a great Wealth Builder workshop this past Saturday, and full of valuable information, just chock-a-block for 8 hours, right? A lot of great information. So all of you who joined us for that, congratulations. Hopefully you got a lot of value. We had a lot of people join us as new members of the House Monster program, new licensees of the House Monster, and so we appreciate that very much. Let's see. Another win of the week is we had licensees Brad and Chris Treganowan join us on the Saturday event, and they just shared a great story about what our program really is all about. So what they did was they turned their House Monster on, they began marketing, they got a great lead from a real estate agent, saw their marketing and said, you know what, I've got a unique client, I've got somebody that I can't sell a property to, maybe you can. And so sure enough, this client comes along with the real estate agent, through the real estate agent. Real estate agent was, well, I'll get to that in just a second. So this client had $50,000. Now it started out as $20,000 to put down, and then over time continued to build the down payment that she had to work with, built up to a $50,000 down payment. So that's an awesome example of how the House Monster works, because here's what happened. So the client breeds dogs and had certain requirements. Well, number one, could not qualify for a loan at a traditional bank, did have income, did have down payment, but bank doesn't love her. So what do we need? We need a unique property because of the dogs, the barking, all the noise, etc. So she needed a certain, rural. We don't want to be right next to your neighbors there making a lot of noise. So that was the opportunity now to go find a property for her. And that's exactly how the House Monster is designed, that you get the customer first, you find out how much down payment they have, you completely qualify them, then you go about finding a property that you can buy and now have them as a customer for you. So sure enough, the real estate agent that brought the client then started looking with the client for a property that would work. and they put several under contract, and those fell through, but eventually they were able to get a property that would work. And when you did all the math with what the Tregonowans did with this client, they're going to make over $100,000. In fact, about $120,000 on this particular example. So, sometimes people say, well, I'm not patient enough. Well, are you patient enough to find a property and then fix it up and then have all the breakdowns with the contractor, then put it on the market, then wait for a client to come along, and then eventually get a client, put it under contract, and then get them qualified for a loan, and then eventually close on the property? Well, that takes time too. So just know that you're a lot safer, don't you think, if you already had a customer with the down payment, with the qualifications for you to now go find a replacement property or a property that matches what they're looking for. So I challenge you to learn more about that. You can go to housemonster.com, and that'll give you some insight into how we have restructured the typical real estate transaction to find the buyer first.